Pisces, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Go to my Facebook page, the Onyx Moon Tarot. Follow and like. I do a daily pick a card and card of the day. Pisces, there is no gender in tarot. This is something you could have already gone through, could be going through it now, could go through it in the future. I could be pulling on your sun sign of Pisces. If it doesn't resonate, you can negate the reading. I do not have a problem with that because this is a collective reading. If it does resonate with you, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that it resonates with you. You could have energy of your cross-watcher attached to you. So it might not resonate with you, but you can flip it and it could be resonating with them. Again, if it doesn't make any sense at all, negate the reading. That's fine. I have no problem with that. Child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. That is not cool. Not cool at all. Let's hope that this reading has nothing to do with that. Obsessive thoughts. Being in bondage to each other. Can't get out of your own way because you continuously think about something, about this person, or they're thinking that way about you. Tied down, stuck, self-imposed, bound, addictions, sex addictions, stagnant, only thinking that way, thinking you can't get out of it. Flip this energy if it doesn't apply to you. Possibly thinking that this is love. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, water sign. Narcissist. You are dealing with a narcissistic sociopath. You were dealing with a narcissistic sociopath. Who thought that they okay. You were dealing with someone, you're dealing with someone who feels that you are their person. That you belong to them. There's no changing that person's mind. They feel that this person is, if you are no longer with this person, and you have a way of cutting off all ties completely, that would be the smartest thing that you could do. Being incognito, no contact whatsoever, ever again. This person is this person thinks that they own you. They think that their behavior is love, that they have that their behavior towards you is how you show love. They're possessive. They see nothing wrong with their behavior. They're very arrogant. They're brutal, malicious, hurtful on purpose. This person is a narcissistic sociopath. I don't think you're with this person. This person is vengeful. They need the attention of many. When they have sex with somebody else, and they do, they're not thinking of you. This isn't, oh, let me hurt the Pisces collective. It is devaluing you. Absolutely, it's devaluing you. But they're not thinking about it that way. They are thinking about, I am getting my needs met while I devalue the person that I'm having sex with because I'm just going to dump them. They are devoid of emotion. But if you would tell them that, they're going to say absolutely not. They do not. They mimic people's emotions. They steal people's emotions. And by stealing somebody's emotions, they could watch a love story, a movie, a romantic movie, and they see how the main character acts, and that is then how they act when they are in a romantic relationship, because they don't have the capacity of knowing how they're supposed to act because they don't love anybody. This person does not love anybody. They think they do. The only one that they actually do love is themselves. They've made a big offer to you. You were very hesitant. They didn't like that. They are an attention whore. I will say that they are definitely an attention whore. They're not humble. They'll tell you that they're humble. They're a man of the people. They're just like everybody else. No, they're not. They thrive on hurting other people. They'll throw the rock, hide their hand. Very defensive. Someone criticizes them, right there, right back, criticizing. Can't accept constructive criticism, not at all. Something else I wanted to say, and I lost it. Channeling a little bit. They gossip. They're like a little bitch. I mean, for all of this, you know, that's like the least of everything, but they gossip. They're like a little bitch. They're like a mean girl. Whether I'm dealing with a male or a female, but I'm thinking male because I have a King of Swords here, an Aquarius. They're like a little bitch. It's nothing to them to be sitting with their minions, with their flying monkeys, and they have flying monkeys because flying monkeys, if you don't know, it's a term in the narcissists' world. They don't use it, but the people that think about diagnosed narcissists are affected by narcissists. It's all of their little minions that egg on the narcissist or pat their ass, that keep them boosted up with supply. They sit around a coffee shop or whatever and with their flying monkeys, and they gossip like a little bitch. Whether they're telling lies about you or truths about you, but they twist it to make it sound really bad. They gossip like a little bitch. They may come across as they are this, I am He-Man, and honest to God, they're like birds of a feather flock together, okay? The ones that surround them, the ones that they're surrounding themselves with, they're little bitches too. They all gossip. And if you would go and confront one of them, they would deny it because they're just, no, not at all. They're nice and sweet and we're popular, but no, not at all. They all have their own groups of flying monkeys. But they all need that attention. But they'll sit there in the coffee shop and somebody comes in and they're all friendly to their face or whatever. And then when they leave, they are snarky and nasty. And the one that you were dealing with makes up a story or something. This person is not well liked. They think that they are well liked. They think that they're, walking around with big daddy energy. No. Now their flying monkeys boost them up and let them think that they are, but they're not really. And they are known by the company they keep. I think you've removed yourself from the situation. They don't like that. It's kind of a how dare you. You'll leave after I've discarded you, after I'm finished torturing you, then you can leave. But I think you took the situation into your own hands and you've put yourself to ground so they can. You're in a situation where you cannot be contacted. I don't know why. I don't know if you have gotten a new phone number, moved out of town, moved back into your parents' home, and they're afraid of your mother and father, that they can't contact you there. Something where they cannot contact you. They feel that they are stuck and blocked. You have been definitely beaten and bruised in this situation. Possibly if you were involved with this person in a living together type of situation, if not in a higher level of commitment, this person could have even put hands on you. They're very abusive. I mean, they are physically abusive. They are mentally abusive. They're definitely spiritually abusive. Your light irritates their demons to no end. Sexually abusive. They don't listen to the word no. You don't, I don't feel well. I have a headache. No. Verbally abusive. Anything to bring you down. Anything to devalue you. At one time, you may have thought that you were soulmates. This person may still think that because they think that they love you. Their version of love. They don't love anything. They know that they can't, but whatever their version of wanting to, of that is, there could be an energetic tie there. And honestly, I don't go in for divine feminine, divine masculine. I don't read for twin flames. I don't do it. If you believe in it, that's great. I've been reading for nearly 30 years. Twin flames, never heard of them. It's just been something more recent that's been coming into tarot world, in my experience. But narcissist versus empath, yes. The trauma bond, yes. So there may be a trauma bond going on here. Stockholm Syndrome. Limerence. So there could definitely be an energetic tie that's between the two of you. And that's really, that's that's a hard thing to break. And it fits all of the boxes. It checks all the boxes for twin flames. It absolutely does. And then you can have a reader tell you you're false twin flame. You can put whatever terminology you want to put on it. But you can also Google limerence, narcissist versus empath, trauma bonding. But you can definitely have an energetic cord between you. You are brave and strong and courageous, whether you think you are or not. You have Leo energy here. So you could be dealing with a Leo. I don't think that's what you're dealing with, though. You're going to have to be brave and strong and courageous in order to get through this, in order to cut that trauma bond. You can do a cord cutting ritual if you think that would help you. You can pray. You can do both. There was a lot of mind fuckery. That's what this was all about. Control, mind games. That's what the entire thing is about, is control and playing with somebody's mind. And that's really fucked up. And that's what narcissists do. And a narcissistic sociopath, if you have gotten out of this, then you're very lucky. And if you would decide that you need therapy, that's probably the correct decision. And praying is not such a bad idea if whomever you pray to. High Priestess. Move in silence. For whatever it is that you're going to be doing, move in silence. Tell nobody. If you can trust your parents, trust your parents. But I wouldn't tell anybody anything about anything that you're doing. Change your number. Don't reply to emails, social media, everything. I would go completely dark. If you're on your way out of this, move in silence. High Priestess is using your intuition, yes. She who knows, but she doesn't talk about what she knows. Move in silence. They need to devalue you, but they still need to have you around so that they can hoover you back in. And even if they don't hoover you back in and they completely discard you, they still need to know where you are, because You're their possession. They possess you. Even if they never have anything to do with you again, in the physical, in their mind, you're their possession. And when they're a sociopath, when people walk that line, you don't know what they're going to do. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just telling you how it works with those types of people. Pisces, this is your reading. I don't see how child services comes into it. This is your story. You know better than I do. So, like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if it resonates. If it doesn't, you know what? I'm glad it doesn't. Let's hope it doesn't resonate. Let's hope you have a completely different story and you're like, lady, has nothing to do with me. And I would be absolutely happy that this reading would have nothing to do with you. But go to my Facebook page where I do a daily pick a card and a card of the day for encouragement.